appreciate you supporting the Fair Tats. I think the power to tax is the power to control, and obviously there's way too much control within our life. How do you talk to my kids who are now late teenagers, soon to be college students, against what your soon-to-be opponent Hillary is talking about, giving away free college to everybody? How do you attract that level of voter to you?
I would say to your kids, all right, so Hillary's going to give you free college. Really? She's going to spend $350 billion on free college? Who's going to pay for it? Guess who? You are. You. We're not going to pay for it. Hillary's going to borrow the money, and she's going to leave it on your tab. So it's not going to be free at all. It's just deferred. The point that Hillary has got to be challenged with is that this idea that free college makes it less expensive. The reason college has gotten so expensive is because we have gamed the system. The colleges have gamed the system. They promise you, we're going to give you a $5,000 scholarship. Of course, they don't tell you they're going to raise the cost of this education by $10,000. They net $5,000 more out of it. It is a really horrible game that's being played. We need to start having a truth in advertising on the part of colleges. We need to make them present to us. What does it actually cost to provide that course? What does it cost to get that degree? Hello, Dave. How's the back?
It's good to be back, Governor.
This man has had a very bad hurt back, and I can't believe you can crawl down there on your...
I'll commando around you if that's what it takes to tell your story.
That sounds great. Okay. So let me just say that we need to encourage more kids to do community college that they can afford. If you can't afford to go to an Ivy League school, don't go to one. I'm so tired of kids thinking they got to go to Harvard or Princeton or Yale, and if they don't go to one of those schools, they won't have a good, successful life. Look, I went to a Christian university. I have stood on the stage and debated some of the best people who graduated from Harvard Law and the finest Ivy League schools. I've never, ever felt that I was not up to the task of being intellectually and, even more importantly, spiritually more capable of standing on that stage than anybody I ever faced. And I defeated a lot of folks who went to the Ivy League schools across the course of my political career. So don't ever let kids think that somehow they've got to enroll in the college they can't afford. And you know something else we need to encourage people to do? Take a job that pays well and has a future, like being a plumber, an HVAC technician, a nurse, a welder. You know what a welder starts at in North Dakota right now? $85,000. I'm thinking about going into welding. Pays better than politics. And we've somehow presented that people who work with their hands don't do a noble work. Oh, yes, they do. And there's some jobs you'll never outsource. You can't outsource the plumber's job. There was a neurosurgeon in Little Rock. He had his dripping faucet. He was driving him nuts. So he called a plumber in to fix it. The plumber came, looked at it, said, oh, yeah, this is no problem. And it was just that steady drip, drip, drip. So he unscrews the washer, or the faucet, puts a new washer in, screws it back on, and says, there, that'll take care of it. And sure enough, it did. The neurosurgeon said, man, that's great, but it's so easy. That was, wow, wonderful. How much I owe you? Plumber said, it'll be $85. The neurosurgeon said, what? $85? You were here 5 minutes. I mean, all you did was unscrew that little thing and put a piece of rubber up in there. $85. I'm a neurosurgeon. I don't make that kind of money. The plumber said, I didn't either when I was a neurosurgeon. All right, who's got another one? Yes.